All right, we're back after a bit of a break as all of us kind of gone and away for work here. So I'm back. Luckily, it's just the international break. I didn't miss any of the Juve matches, so I'm happy. Got back Friday. So give me a few days, and it's Easter Monday as well. So happy Easter. I know Orthodox will do that next week. But for everyone else who's celebrating, happy Easter. It is Easter Monday. It is a day off. So, well, I mean, that's also why there's all these games on Monday here in Italy as well that kind of extend them out throughout the weekend. So, we get to enjoy a nice Easter Monday lunchtime Juventus versus Genoa here. So, thank you everyone for joining in. Please do like and subscribe. Gonna rattle them all off. Here we go. So YouTube in both vertical and horizontal. We got Twitch, we got X, we got Instagram, Kick, and Live and Assist. Who will also be powering scoreboard and our highlights that we'll post later. So thank you everyone for joining in. So press all those buttons, bio, description, whatever. Everything's in there, all the links, as well as, of course, the Discord as well, where we continue the discussion outside the realms of that nasty old social media, which, oh boy, we'll probably talk about that. Italy not qualifying. There's a couple things, a bit of drama. There's always a bit of drama. Italians, we like drama, right? So, we'll talk about a bit of that today, I'm sure. As we probably should, right? Because it does directly affect a lot of fans, both Italian, but everyone else, right? We got Jonathan David representing Canada. He got a couple goals as well in the international break. Yildiz, Poop. I mean, there's more than just Juve in Italy, right? So, let's jump a bit into the thought mob here now. Let's look at today's results. So, a couple of favorable results for Juventus if we can capitalize today. This is a golden opportunity right now. So we see Como tying this morning to Udinese 0-0. V2, isn't it Udinese that we tied to? I gotta go back now. Okay, no, we did beat them. We dropped points. We're going a couple weeks back now. My memory's already foggy. Gotta get back into it, right? So let's look at Juventus here. Last couple games we tied. It was Sassuolo, of course, that we tied to. Dropping more points. So currently in the table, so 4 points back on Como. Roma lost as well. So if we manage to win today, that puts us at 57 within 1 point of fourth place, stretching clear of Roma now going into the last 7 games. That's all tentative, of course, right? We have to play the AO. And every time we see this, things don't always work out the way we expect, right? We gotta have the faith. We gotta have some faith. So this international break, it has been good for Juve. Let's get back to the game itself. Lineup. Let's look at it here. Okay. So Perin is still in net. I think that has been made clear now that Perin is the number one. Di Gregorio is actively being shopped. Perin, now they're talking maybe we keep him around. We'll see. Things will develop there. So standard back four, as we've come to expect. Cambiaso, Kelly, Bremer, Kalulu. A pivot that we've come to expect, Thuram and Locatelli. And a bit of a switch up back now with Jonathan David getting the nod as the striker. So, a couple of things here. It means that we are saving Vlahovic for more as an off-the-bench impact player, as perhaps Milik, as maybe another emergency piece. It tells us that maybe these guys are not quite 100%. Now, like I said, David, he did get 2 goals with Canada. They were both from the spot. But that he was droughting as well for Canada. So he was in an overall drought. Like, he started the season slow, kind of picked it up, and then tapered off. That happened in the international sense as well for Team Canada. So he's got these couple of goals. They came within minutes of each other. He dispatched both of them cleanly, beautifully, did his job. No questions asked. So hopefully that's the spark back here for Jonathan David at both levels again, right? Because we want everyone to succeed. He knows his career here at Juventus is on the line. So if he can come back and perform today and continue that momentum, beautiful. That's exactly what all of us want here. So that will then, of course, put Yildiz on the left, McKennie as the number 10, and Conceição on the right. So other than maybe the striker discussion, this is our starting 11, starting 10, if you will. 4-2-3-1. Now we'll take a quick look here at Genoa. We're at a 3-4-2-1. Bailo in net, Vasquez, Ostgaard, and Marcandelli. Back three. Martin, Malinovsky, Frendrup, Ellertson in the midfield. Up top, you have Vitinha, Messias, and Colombo striking. So, I mean, it's Genoa. They're currently 14th now after a couple games here. Very, very much. I don't even want to say safe. They're fairly safe-ish. They're 2 points ahead of Lecce now, who has played their 31 games, 6 points back. So a Genoa that can be good, a Genoa that has been good, but just not. It's one of these games. Like, is this going to be one of those ducks they call it, right? So bet line here, 57% for Juve, 32% at the draw, and 11 for Genoa. I would say game is in our favor. Let's go with 2-0. Boys are rested, and that's what I want to get into the lineup here. Boys are rested now. So, I mean, Emil Holm back. I mean, let's just scroll down. Nobody here in the injured and suspended players list. Nothing. We have our full lineup. Everyone is at our disposal now. As the rest, well, Zagrova, okay, maybe not the greatest international break as well, right? Things have been up and down. These guys have been playing, but not all of them. Some of them have been rested. Like Milik, is he that much healthy? Can he play? I don't know. Same with Vlahovic. Those are the two big questions, honestly. Emil Holm, can he come in, play some garbage minutes at the end of the game, maybe get the legs back underneath him? Openda, Boga, we have all these guys off the bench. We have the options at the very least. Eddie Stinger says, yeah, this is pretty random. Yeah, I have a crush on LeBron James. How do I tell him? That's a good question. We have no connections there. That's for sure. And it says, shame Italy missed out again on another World Cup. Oh, come on. Is it a shame? It's shameful how they missed out. Again, like I said, we'll talk a bit about that. And he says, hope you and your family had a good Easter. Yes, to everyone out there as well. This is the Easter stream. I could have made it Easter theme. I slacked on that. My wife too, being the darling that she is. A little bit annoying because of the timing of it. But I walk into my office like 20 minutes ago to like just make sure everything's set up. My door's closed. I'm like, okay, I didn't close my door. And she's just got like chocolate eggs and yeah, just chocolate all over my. I had to clean my desk off. I missed a couple pieces on the floor. It was a mess. So I had to clean up my desk full of chocolate before the stream today. So thank you to my wife for that. I'll go get fat on those later. But until then, okay, what else do we need to look at? Let's we always do this. We got to see who the referee is. No, where are you? We go through this every time where they change it. They change where they have it. Here we go. All right. So full capacity tonight. Weather forecast 26 degrees and sunny. Jealous. It fucking rained or snowed. There was snow again. A little dusting, but I mean April 6th and it snowed again. My lord, 26 and sunny there in Torino today. That is absolutely Beautiful. We're a fair weather team. We'll do well today. Jeremy Boga here getting player of the month, an 87 rating. The special card, of course. Player of the month in Serie A. I did actually that was something that came out during the break. But yeah, good to see him getting it here live and in person, officially presented. So that's a huge impact. $5 million player. That is some of the best feelings I think we've ever done. Anyways, continuing now. Davide Massa. Sorry, his full name is Davide fucking Massa. Fuck, man. I'm already swearing. Just his name. Just his name. I'm already swearing. Beautiful day, but we have Davide Massa. Most hated rep. He's the worst. He's the absolute worst. What do you want me to say? Absolute worst. Okay, so time check here. We are, it says up here, 3 minutes. Just under 3 minutes now to kick off. You guys, what's the prediction today? Does it change now that I said Davide Massa? I usually check that ahead of time to kind of prepare myself. I did not. And now I don't feel as good. There's at least, yeah, it can't be a clean sheet today with Davide Massa. There'll be some ridiculous call. Maybe another red card. We get a red card and we tie 1-1. There we go. New prediction now because of Davide fucking Massa. Down with the 5-1. How's it going, buddy? Yes, and like we said, I did have some Kashmiri food. Some of my favorite is Kashmiri English. Yeah, so on my trip, whenever I'm on these work trips, I'm given an allowance anyways for my meals for the day. So I like to explore different cuisines, especially if I'm different city, right? Different cuisines, whatever. So yeah, man. Get up. I knew I wanted to go to the Indian restaurant down the street. It had good reviews as well. It's only like a 10-minute walk. Hit it up. I saw the Rogan Josh. Just in England. What, you're English just in England? Is that what you're saying? You're how does this work? All right, Serie A anthem's going. Yeah, well, if the game slows down and gets boring, we'll talk about some Rogan Josh, and if I'm actually pronouncing it the correct way. Yes, it was lamb. Got to be lamb. Is it even Rogan Josh if it's not lamb? That's why I had it. That's another reason too. Is like I don't go out and buy like goat or lamb. Sometimes I do. Or like oxtail. I had a Ghanaian food as well that week. They had oxtail. Like I don't typically go out and buy those things. So why not get them when they're on the menu? You know? Oh, Kashmiri Italian just live in England. Okay, I got you. All right, he's Kashmiri Italian that lives in England. My apologies. So this restaurant in particular, I knew it was legit because it was all Indians. At the time, I was the only white guy that was there, and or non-Indian, I should say. I think one guy was there with like a Filipino girlfriend or something. But you know, like it was. If the Indians are eating the Indian food, you know it's good. If you know what I'm saying, right? Just like if the Italians are at the Italian restaurant, you know it's good. And it was delicious. All right, Locatelli. Who's wearing the armband tonight? Is that Vasquez? I believe so. Yeah, that's Vasquez. Wearing the armband tonight. So, yeah, hunker down for this. Did I make my player small? Damn it. Let's go. Make her big. Press the wrong button. Press the wrong button and she gets smaller. All right. Let's get the scoreboard up here for everyone. Got to get the sync going and all that. All right, there's the scoreboard. Once we have kickoff, I'll have to sync the time up and everything. But until then, so yeah, I don't know, predictions from you guys. How you guys feeling about this one today? Give my stream a quick refresh as well. Make sure I'm at the latest. Sometimes it delays. Don't believe so. Don't believe so. Probably like 30 seconds behind from the stream. I'm pretty sure. Davide Miles. I'm gonna hate. That's gonna be. I just, you know, you know. And there's the whistle. All right. Kickoff starting with Juve. They're looking early on to no. And there's a quick little deflection for a throw in. What did my time get all messed up already? Sorry about this. We'll get her synced up in just a second. This new syncs thing is great when it works. Great when it works. Sorry, bear with me for just a moment here. And Spalletti, yes, he's on his 300th if he can manage to win today. So okay, we're synced up finally. All right. Sorry about this. 5-1 and Dewsum comes on and scores 2. Yeah. Okay. So you're still high on the Dewson train. You were going with that when he made his appearance last couple of weeks ago now. Genoa's second jersey here though is kind of interesting. It's got that like sunrise sort of look to it. They've been playing with their second and third jersey as of late. I'm not opposed to a team wearing their home jersey. I don't even want to call it. It's their first jersey, their primary jersey, right? It's not their home jersey like they do in North American sports per se. If it works, then maybe change the shorts. Juve wearing the white shorts anyway, so they should be wearing the red and blue. That's what I would do, anyways. On here in the midfield by Thuram. Good space to walk into. Plays off David. Oh, Trana. Yeah, gets it out to Cambiaso. Yildiz. Not killer enough here. I would like to see a shot crossed in, bobbling around. It's laying for Conceição. Has to push it back out to the defense, but they'll cycle it back. Decent here now. First couple minutes. Just kept to the outside for the moment. Yildiz. Ooh, does not quite find McKennie, but it cannot be kept from going behind. As Bio kind of just misreads that and let's go up for a corner. Dusan is her best striker, and he's been out for like 4 months. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We'll see. I'm hoping David gets a spark here, though. I'd just love to see him get a roll, some momentum and earn a spot here instead of just moving on after a year. Kind of be disappointing to see. But nobody's safe. Chico can't find a man. Yeah, latest reports are that it's only Yildiz that is safe. And there's like, they won't accept any offer. But everyone else is for sale. Yildiz with it now. Erlin and Bremer tries to get the head on, but defended for now. Ellie, Bremer, and it's in the back of the net. They are protesting. Was it offside? There's a handball? I am not sure. But at the live look, it is looking like it is a goal. Bremer kind of forcing that play initially in a sense as he battles for the header. I think actually that's what the protest was, is that the Genoa defender did go down on the initial challenge. It bobbled back out. Bremer still right in the scoring zone there, ready to receive the ball coming back in. Let's look at it again. It's across Bremer. Oh no, he made a meal of that. There was a meal. Definitely onside. No, I can't. It's Colombo that's protesting. I oh, because Colombo's shoe is in his hand. Okay. Um, that I mean that doesn't mean anything. Oh boy. Uh, yes, Jesus died so you can live, according to the scriptures. Thank you for getting some Jesus into our stream here on our Easter Monday lunchtime live. The goal does stand. It is 1-0. That is Bremer, but it's Juve here on the attack immediately. Looping ball. Oh, nice back heel crossing in, centered up for David, but that one is cleared out, and it's a corner once again. Take it quick enough. Thoughts on Bastoni's tackle? Let's just say I had my most successful X tweet after that incident. Like 31,000 views. Oh, that's too direct by Yildiz. What you doing? We're watching Juve and Genoa. What we do? Omie. I mean, it is in the title. That's what we're doing. Yeah, Bastoni can go fuck himself. Is basically how I feel. And if you guys remember, I mean, I'll pontificate if you guys want me to pontificate here. After that incident with Kalulu, I did say in that post game, I said it then and there, that if Gattuso accepts him back onto the national team after that behavior, after that, not only is it unsportsmanlike, it's loser mentality. It shows that you aren't up for the challenge, that you're not emotionally stable, that you're not there when it matters most, not mentally anyways. You can have all the skill in the world, and we've seen that. I mean, look at Chiesa. I mean, he's another one. Back playing for Liverpool, but too hurt to play for Italy kind of thing. Like these guys are weak. They're mentally weak. And honestly, like I mean, look back. We got De Rossi here. We have Gattuso who was coaching. I mean, say what you want when they were as coaches, sorry, but when they were players, they didn't stand for no shit, you know? They didn't flop around. Oh, Thuram from distance. Why not? Was there a touch by the keep there? Or by anybody? No, I think it's just a goal kick. Yeah, so like I had Bastoni labeled. And you know, I get that, oh, you should support your players. And you know, I'm one of those guys that yells about supporting your players through thick and thin. But I didn't think he had the character, the personality to be one of Italy's players in the first place, despite whatever skill you want to say he has. And I mean, he's not the best defender. He's also not the worst. He's serviceable in my opinion. Nothing special. But mentally, doesn't fucking have it. Shit mentality. What does he do? Cost the nation. I mean, it's just not him. But that was that one catalyst, that one moment in time. He gets kicked off, and you know what? Fuck you. And the fact that there's people out there that are still defending, and I mean, most of the Inter fans too understand. They know they're not that dumb, but there's a couple. There's a couple out there that would still defend that man and how he presents himself as a human being. But you know what? No, fuck Bastoni, and Italy got what they deserved. I'm sorry. I mean, that's the reality of it. But they made their own bet in that situation by allowing players like that on the team in the first place. I mean, there's more to it, but that is certainly part of it. All right. That's it for now anyways. Oh, man. Like I said, it was my most successful tweet that I've ever made. Yeah, shit Juve equals shit Italy. And that's the thing, I try to, and I know we're here watching Juve, being a Juve channel, so I mean, we'll have our biases here, of course, but generally speaking, when I'm looking at the national team, I hate this whole rhetoric, shit Juve means no national team. But, if it's Inter players, it's just shit, whatever. Like, it just shows the state of affairs that if Italy can't consistently get players into the starting lineup, I mean, we're to blame as well for being a shit team, right? In that sense. So I don't want to make it a war between Juve, Inter, or whoever else may want to join in there, but it's mostly Juve and Inter. Let's be honest, because this is the national team, and this is never, unless I just haven't paid attention because I'm just recently the past few years on social media. But I mean, it never seemed to be a discussion about which players did what on the national team. I can tell you, like in Team Canada, when it's hockey or football or whatever, it doesn't matter. Like we put the teams aside when it's at the national level. And it just again shows the state of affairs of Italian football in its current state. That collectively we're divided. And when we're divided, like, well, I mean, proof is in the pudding. It's right there. Whole generation missed. Never been to the World Cup. Second most decorated team at the national level. There you go. All right. Uh, no, I know historically, Dal. I get the historical rhetoric to it, right? But it runs deeper. It's deeper than that. Like, yeah, you can make that argument, but I think that's some surface level shit. The rot runs deep. And if we just focus on Inter Juve, we'll never get to the rot. Delivered here, Locatelli. Bremer's there again, but can't get on it. Cleared out by Ellertson. Yeah, well, I mean, Juve. If you wanna go with that rhetoric that you need a strong Juve for a strong national team, then well, let's get a strong Juve, right? Let's focus on us. Fuck Inter, fuck these Inter guys. And I mean, a lot of their fans, a lot of our fans too. I mean, I wish I can just delete them. At least just delete them off the internet, their social accounts, because it's poison. It's absolute poison. Nice delivery. Doesn't quite get to Cambiasso, but the luck was good. Cleared out, and it's a throw-in. Oh yeah, there's another rant that I want to make too later on. It's about Canada and Italy now. There's just a lot of crying, right? And there's a lot of people from a lot of these social media accounts that are doing a lot of crying, a lot of bickering, a lot of finger pointing and blaming and opium. You know? Yeah, Luca, the jersey swap. The jersey swap. Well, what do you think about the jersey swap? Let's get Luca's idea. I know you're in Toronto, so I don't know if you went to it. Let me know what you think about it. But yeah, I got the whole jersey swap rant to go, and I was gonna make a video on it yesterday, but for one, I was too emotional about it, and two, I was it was Easter. I was in the kitchen most of the day. I was doing shit. I was kind of busy. But I'll rant. I'll totally rant about it right now. I want a different opinion right now. So Luca, let me know what you think, or anybody else that's got one out there in the chat. All right, Genoa looks like they're gonna get a free kick here from Messias, taken out by Locatelli. Bit of contact there. I'll put oh, and they get a yellow on that too. There's Locatelli in the book. I don't know. I don't know if that was a yellow. I mean, you know me, I wouldn't have called that a yellow. But I don't have a chance here. Outside chance, but they haven't had too much to look at here so far in the first half. It's been 15 minutes. Time for Genoa to maybe build some momentum here. Delivery, big deflection wide of the goal. Looked like a decent delivery though otherwise, and that's out for a corner. Aaron ready to kick this one. Got an Aaron. And headed out by Bremer. Okay, so this is what he's got here. A bunch of older people at the Juve club were cheesed about it, but like I thought, it was a decent play to get engagement. Plus, they work with the most famous soccer cafe in the city. Okay, I didn't know that was the most famous. Like, I recognize the name, I guess, but yeah, I'm not living in Toronto. I wouldn't know what was big. So I mean, good piece to the puzzle as well to know. All right. So here's my fucking rant about it. And yeah, let's wait for this throw in at least. I don't want to start when when something might happen. Okay. I want to make sure nothing's happening so we can clip this one if I want to use it later. So, and if I say clip it, the AI knows to clip it. So we clip an AI, let's do it. Okay. So Canada offers initially to swap the Italian jersey for a Canadian jersey and to meet up at this cafe. A bunch of people on X get cheesed about it, and they're like, "Oh, what has Canada?" And we're talking about Americans, Canadians, probably outside of that as well, right? But this happened in Toronto, and people were getting quite upset, and they're like, "Oh, what has Canada done?" Blah blah blah. Let's go back. Okay, Chico, and he said I changed it. Oh, McKenny puts it in. I got to start my rant all over again. 2-0 for you. Fuck. Okay. Well, let's celebrate now. And we'll I said clip it, so at least we're clipping the goal celebration. Oh, Weston McKennie. What's he on now? 5-1. Okay, 5-1. Let's see. I'm here for it. 4 goals. So that'd be 5 goals and 4 assists now. Fucking right, Weston McKennie. I hate his celebration though. Is that Mr. Elkin there? So tons of space here. McKennie brings it out to Chico. He still has space on the right flank. David's there centrally, but nobody's marking McKennie. He just walks into it. That's just Genoa so slow on the transition back. Like non-existent, honestly. They left their 3-man back and Juve overloaded it. It was, and it's just as simple as that. Yeah, I know it's Harry. I don't like Harry Potter. That's why I don't like a celebration. I know people love whatever. Like what you want. I don't like it. Of all the times, of all the times, my rant gets F1. Just getting sent F1 jokes. Nothing good. Oh my god, people are still. It's going back to my original X post. A few fights have brewed up in the comments, so I'm still getting some engagement. Keep on fighting the comments, guys, everyone get in there. Guys, girls, everyone that's pissed off, just get in there. Blame some Inter fans. Another transition here. It's Chico running up forward with it. Getting space. Oh, I thought he saw David. Well, he saw David, didn't quite find it. And Thuram, big deflection again. They're just shooting at will now. They just need to get them through the final man, and that one is defended well, but it's Genoa on the back heel as Juve are pressing forward. Loving it. Chico with the step over, cutting in deep, and wins the corner. What are we? Harper loves Harry Styles. Eddie the singer, I don't think you can tell him? What is Can anybody make sense of this? What's going on? Oh, you have a crush on Harry Styles. How am I gonna tell him? Is that like that guy that had a crush on LeBron James? Oh, Chico! Uh Tries to dump it back in. That was Yildiz, not Chico that time. Way too tall to be Chico. The fact that I saw him in the scrum should have told me it wasn't Chico. And I don't even know, like, Harry Styles. I don't listen to that shit. Isn't that what, like, middle-aged woman listens to, Harry Styles? Dal, you gotta know. I thought he was English. Is he not? Sounds like a skater. No, he's like some adult contemporary, like, bitches that drink pumpkin chai lattes would listen to Harry Styles. Not kinda, you know, they drive Suburbans. More so Suburbans drive them. Harry Styles. All right, let's look him up. Yeah, English singer, songwriter, and actor. Oh, he's playing in Amsterdam, May 16th, 17th, and 20th. There you go. Go to Amsterdam. Oh, he was in Dunkirk. I saw that one. Oh, was he in One Direct? Was he the One Direction guy? Oh yeah, first pick with the dress. Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know. Harry Styles, fuck him. This is where we went to. I mean, I love it. Did they not see that coming? They're eventually going to split up, right? And they're called One Direction. There's no. I've just called them Two Directions ever since. It's just such a low hanging fruit of a joke to have, right? Two Directions. Okay. Put the dad jokes away. Do I have time to do my rant now, or are we gonna score one? Oh fuck. NPC music, yeah. Thundernut 41 says gifted $20. Well, that would have popped up. Thundernut, like what's the Thundernut? How many seconds are we talking about? The standard's like a good 30, right? So Thundernut, what's that? Like a two pump chump? Or are we talking about like just the tip? Decent movement here in the midfield by the boys. Liking this. Ooh, and put out Yildiz quickly throwing in. Yeah, it's the transition where Genoa really looks shaky here. We're just cutting right through the midfield. They're keeping their back three back. But that looks shaky until some of their wing backs can kind of come in support, or some of their midfield as they drop in. But they have not been quick. But Thuram here, oh, kind of in two minds, I think. And Locatelli just lays through. What is blood even talking about? That's got to be an English thing, saying blood. Is it? Is that an English thing to say blood? It's like saying bud, but you put an L. I don't know. Del, help me out. You live there. I'm talking about nutting. You're called Thunder Nut. I'm talking about blowing your load. The USA thing? Oh, it's a Bloods and Crips. I thought of that, but I didn't think that was still like a thing. you know? But is it that English people, they have there is something they say though. That's kind of like that. That annoys me. I know there's like a female fat Muslim because she wears like uh the headscarf thing. She always says it and like it annoys me. She was on Taskmasters and it was pissing me off. All right, but sloppy there, Genoa. No, it's not mate. Mate's all right. How does it sound something like blood or something? I'd have to look it up. No, mate. I mean the Aussies say mate. That's whatever. You guys are gonna have to amp me up again though for a rant for the Jersey rant. I don't know how wide that news made it as well. Has anybody else outside of Canada heard about the Italian Canada jersey swap in Toronto? Was it Saturday? Yeah, I think it was Saturday. That was a sloppy challenge. Yeah, there's a yellow card for McKenny, and he hurts himself doing it. And that's his fifth yellow, so he misses the next match as well. What was he doing? Ah, yeah, it just came in heavy. See if I can find it now, because now it's bothering me. Taskmasters. Anybody watch Taskmasters? Kind of like a comedy game show type thing on YouTube. I don't know if I can fucking find her now. Last season? It's probably last season now. Oh, season 19. I'll figure it out. Oh, nice. Stolen by Chico there, right on the edge of the Juve box. Running yield is wide. It's going to be a chase. And it just goes through the defender, but loses the ball. The shove there, but yield is. Oh, Genoa fails to clear. I mean, Juve are they are doing well today, winning those errant balls, just collecting the long balls as well, just dominating the midfield. Still been kind of. I mean, 2-0. They don't have to push anything at the moment. I mean, they can kill it. They can definitely just kill it going 3-0. Uh, Pico too small again to hold it up. I don't know why he was in the center there, not necessarily the hold up man, but Turns over for Genoa. I'm still trying on the side, trying to figure out this term as well, 'cause it's totally bothered me. Uh, yeah, made a good step up there, got in the heels there by David. Okay, I'm getting distracted by that other thing. I'll have to figure it out, but I know there's something that bothers me. Alright. Genoa, though, I mean, look like maybe they wanna do something, but they're stolen again, it's Chico. So Chico doing a lot off the ball, tracking back, just being annoying. There's McKennie wide on the right this time. He's got Cheek. Oh, and he can't find him. Genoa's doing enough most of the time here to kinda cut out that pass. They see it now. Obviously, they've been burned and have made those minor adjustments just to kinda stop the flow a little bit by Juve. After leaking too, of course. Lamppost for Juve. Nice name. Welcome in. Haven't seen you around here before, so, of course, welcome in all newcomers. Please do remember to like, subscribe, help us out in the algorithm. Yeah, the pace by Juve is just slowed up a little bit here since the second goal. Don't wanna see them, and I mean, we have. It's something we have seen after such a good positive start that they do slack off a little bit. So, gotta keep the pressure on here. 15 minutes or so left in the half, but yeah, it's clear Genoa, they just have collapsed back. It is Italian football, right? When you let the team collapse back like that, it's hard to get through them. They're happy enough just to hold on to it for now. This kinda keeping Genoa on their toes a little bit as they pass it around here, maintain possession. Genoa's I mean, they're just wearing them down at this point as they're trying to cover space. Just banging around the outside, finally delivery in, but where for the defender to clear out. And Genoa, man, they're just sitting back. You're down by 2. So the question is, have Genoa kinda accepted their fate here early on? There's Yildiz cutting in. Oh, that tricked me even the flight of that ball, but, Bayo, sorry, obviously had a better look than I did, collects that easily. Just the outside of his foot, I didn't see clearly. It did have a funny flight, though. It did swerve a little bit, but at the end of the day, it didn't quite have the curl it need to get around the keep. Campiasso winning it on close to the sidelines there. Good defense. Recovers for Juve, and they're just gonna continue on here. Now this this would have been the time to go on the rant, eh? Juve just with it comfortably. What are the stats? Possession's gotta be 76 at the moment. Wow. Coffee's gone right through me as well. I might have to I don't know if I'll make it to halftime at this rate. I may not. I may have to take an early break here. Oh, yeah. CS just comes through on Biasso. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take an early one. And then I'll be able to stay here for the full halftime. I better not miss anything. Jesus. All right, didn't miss anything. Thank God. All right. That would have been just my luck, right? Just my luck. Okay. Shall I try the rant? I can go and take a pee and not miss anything. Let's try this. All right, AI, get ready to clip this one. All right, so bring from the top again here. This weekend, Canadian men's national team, Canada Soccer, they offered to trade in Italian jerseys for Canadian jerseys. And that made a whole bunch of Italians in Canada, the US, and I'm sure abroad, quite upset. And it went into this whole rhetoric about what has Canada ever done. You know, you've never even won a World Cup game in your life, blah, blah, blah. You know, the ego, the gall of it all, you know? Okay, let's bring it back because the whole point here is clearly you haven't been paying attention and they're trying to get you to pay attention because this has been a couple years in the making that Canada has gone to the Italian diaspora. I mean, throughout the whole country. I mean, there's Italians, there's 1.5 million or something in the country of 40 million, whatever the number is. There's a lot of Italians in Canada, and the large majority of them have supported Italy. I can understand that, but when the draw came out, and this is again when it all spurred up again, so we're going back a few months to the World Cup draw, when we saw that Canada was going to face in the very first game potentially Italy if they went through. Well, then Jesse Marsh, once again, the Team Canada coach, who is from England, by the way, he's English, he's not even Canadian, saying, hey, you should support your actual home country. Like, there's a reason you're living in Canada, not Italy. You're Canadian, support Canada. Nothing. Italians are, nope, it's dirty all the way. Not supporting Canada. Okay, fine. Support Italy. And then they fail to qualify, and now Canada is playing Bosnia. So, kind of as a, hey, I told you so, this is kind of like one more chance. Why don't you come and trade your Italian jersey for a Canadian jersey? Let's go. Come and support Canada. Your team isn't in it anymore. Is Marsh? Jesse Marsh? You're ruining my rant now. Is he American? Was the last guy? He is American. Who was the last one? The last one was English. The one that got fired. Anyways, oh, that was a takedown in the box. They're not going to call it, I don't think. Okay, so he is American. There you go. Sorry. Thanks for the correction, Luca. The last guy was the fact of the matter is we haven't had an English coach. And our non-English coaches have been saying support Canada. Support your actual home nation. And at the end of the day, and Luca, maybe you can support the or confirm this as well, is that they didn't actually take the Italian jerseys. It was kind of like a poke of fun. And like, I don't know Italian diaspora. If you haven't noticed, Canadians tend to have a sense of humor. We like to joke and banter. It's a thing we do. I mean, I understand. I'm Italian Canadian. I understand. I like to joke. If you guys watch, like, Canadians like to joke. Right? It's a thing we do. And he got all butthurt about it. Obviously, you're still upset that Italy did not make the World Cup. But you're going to get upset at Team Canada now when the whole time they've been saying, "Hey, why don't you support your actual home nation?" They're actually in the competition. They're hosting the competition. Come on, let's do it. Team Canada, let's go. But no, there's a bunch of Italians that are still crying. But I mean, go wallow in your sorrow. Go live in this country for I don't even know how many generations and not support. I don't get it. No jerseys were taken; they were given back. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, like, yeah, they gave. Yeah, they didn't take any of the jerseys, so it was a joke, really, at the end of the day. It's a bit of a troll. I mean, I get it. It's a bit of a troll. But it's funny. When I saw it, I immediately laughed. I'm like, this is hilarious. Like, yeah, it's a bit ballsy. I get it. But it was fucking funny. And then you go all over X, and it's nothing but Italian Canadians, Italian Americans just whining about it. Just whining. The Canadian jerseys are 120, I thought. Which he's saying 100, like, yeah, maybe 100 American, but like, yeah. I mean, they were giving away. Oh, sorry, what a shitty team. Oh, Team Canada, you're so horrible. You gave away free jerseys. And I mean, who comes out with the World Cup jersey anyways without qualifying for the World fucking Cup? I get it. I get how the deals work with Adidas and whatever, but we're talking about ego and bullshit. Like, oh my lord, I think it's hilarious. And yeah, the tickets, the great thing too, not for me because I am still looking to get tickets and I don't want to pay an exuberant price. That the Bosnian diaspora in Toronto has basically kept the demand up for those tickets, so the price hasn't actually gone down. Why is Juve playing at 11 a.m.? They're playing at 12. It's just you live in Central Time, and nobody likes Central Time there. Okay. Oh, yeah, Jesus, McKenny almost again. Oh man, ball whipped into the far post. Jesus, Yield is there to receive it. Just gets a foot on to bring it down to McKenny, but can't keep the ball down as it bounces high up. Yeah, I mean, not the cleanest take. Close. It was close. There was an own goal. I was checking the updates for the Toronto FC game. Is that the Colorado one, 3-2? I guess I need to watch those highlights then, don't I? Like, oh, own goal for who was it? Couple minutes left here of this half. Nice battle there. Cambiasso comes out ahead. And bodies off. Ellert's in there. Can't keep up. Oh, another counter here. Thuram going out to the right this side. That's a nice pass. Chico. Ooh, which way is he going? And oh man, he did everything but tuck it. That was not a bad look by Chico, just not quite accurate there. Jeez, that was a shave close. Colorado own goal to tie the game. 3 red cards. That didn't show up. If I saw that show up. KP's, there's a Home Depot giveaway, apparently. All right. I'm still looking for tickets. Except the official FIFA one. What a crook organization, though. Like, I don't even really want to give them my money, in a sense, because they are crooks. Obviously, I want to see a game. But they made me wait 3 hours. Just left my computer on there waiting, and for me to even get into the ticket website. And the Toronto stadium is the shittiest stadium. Actually, there was a post that just came out today about that, but like, it's just the smallest. It was never designed to do this. It's not a great stadium. In fact, the fact that they put in grandstands and took away the view, I think they made it a worse stadium to support the World Cup. But anyways, 3,150 Canadian for the worst seats at the worst stadium. Absolute cheapest worst seats you can get. Damn near $3,200. Yeah, like, fuck me. Chiro here. Thrum can't pass while he hits a perfect 60-yard Travella to Chico. Yeah, well, no, that's a good point. That was a beautiful pass there. It was uncharacteristic of Thuram. There's that. I mean, it's over. The half is over. All right, man. Yeah, let's see. Anthony likes to give us a good synopsis here. Great first half performance. Team is playing really well, especially in transition. Jonathan David still looked like a janitor without a mop and bucket. Just not in the right place. Yeah, he has not been able to really take that number 9 role by the horns, right? Like, he's that 9.5, and he just has not made that transition. Yeah. The Toronto Stadium saying it looks better from inside. It's tiny though, like the concourse and everything. And they just fit in another 10, 15,000 people, whatever the number was. Like, thousands of more people now have to fit through there. It's a mess. No. Okay, Harry Styles, you want to confess something? I know you love Harry Styles. I mean, get AI to generate some porn for you, or I don't know what to say, man. Coach jerk off in the corner. All right, let's look at the thought mob. Harry Styles. Harry Styles is bit of horn dog. It's by the Chinese knockoff the jerseys. Yeah, the quality, like, some of it is pretty good. He loves me. Thank you. All right. Here's the thought mob. There's some funny randos in the chat today. Well, Jeff is liking Chico today. Yeah, he is looking good. So 74% possession. Like, Jesus. A lot of it was, quite honestly, just kicking it around the back. You're up 2-0. Yeah. You don't have to force anything, right? XG 1.29. Yeah, there was definitely a couple there that were like, oof, that was close. So I can see that definitely. Yeah, 1.29. Let's see. This one out here, 0.1. Yeah, 0.04. 0.84. Sorry, I was reading the wrong one. 0.04. Can't click on them, damn it. They're right next to it. Yeah, 0.3. This was the close one. McKenny, 0.84. That one alone. The goal was a 0.08 and a 0.17. Where's the other big one? There's one that was close. Oh, those are all pretty low. It was that Ilda's one. No, the Chico one. They only gave a 0.04 on that one? Jeez. Okay. The biggest XG was Weston McKennie miss going high. But otherwise, 10 shots, 4 on target. That's not horrible. 2 big chances, 1 missed. Again, the McKennie. 345 passes at 92%. Again, a lot of them are just along the back line, but no complaints. Only 100 passes for Genoa at 79%. Fouls 5-4, corners 2-2. I mean, looking through the stats, it's all Juve except the defense because they didn't have to do a whole lot. So yeah, it's one of those halves that we can't really complain a whole lot. There was a couple moments that, close, pretty close. Maybe should have been 3, maybe even 4-0, if you will, but 2-0 is nothing to snuff at. We just got to continue this. Genoa look broken. Listen, they're in that position. They're one of those teams. They're very firmly that mid-table minus, if you will, right now, 14th place. They're safe enough at the moment. They're down 2-0, and you can see they're broken when they're down 2-0 at this point. Like, how much effort do you put on this game if you're Genoa? Maybe they wake up in the second half. Maybe there is life. Maybe that's all they need is 15 minutes and they're back at it. We've definitely seen Juve be only good in a single half. But I mean, we've also seen other teams wake up in the second half. Like, it goes both ways. So we still have to do our job, but we can't sleep on this one by any means. I mean, Genoa gets a quick one. They're back in the game, and they get that spark, right? And now we're running around wasting energy. So just more of this, quite honestly. Anthony really likes Ellertson. I think he can be a useful player for us. A similar versatility like McKennie. He did have a good half. Let's look at that. Look at him. It's a 6.4 there. Yeah, all over the right side. 3 for 5 accurate passes, 16 touches, 4 defensive contributions. Ground duels 3 for 4. And yeah, I mean, nothing great, but I mean, look who he's going up against as well. He hasn't had a whole lot of space, but he was one of the better looking guys. Not the best looking one. I'm just looking at the numbers. The only other ones, 6'4", also Frendrup and Ostergaard. So jointly, best performing man on Genoa at that half. Yeah. Vasquez gets a 6.5. I don't know. He had a couple missteps as well. Yeah. Genoa they do look defeated. And when you have a guy like Ellertson that has a couple good looks, it doesn't really mean anything. There's nobody else there. Macias hasn't done shit. Colombo, I mean, he's on an island anyways. He hasn't been given the opportunity to do anything. He torched us. Was that him that torched us? You got a good memory, man. You remember that shit. Let's look back. Okay, so it didn't lead to a goal. Did not lead to a goal that time, but let's look at what he did in that game. He got a 6.2. So it's still, I don't know. The numbers don't really help the argument so much. I mean, wasn't horrible, I suppose. Only 23. But so is Chico as well, right? Chico has looked better today. Let's focus on the guys we got. Yeah, Kalulu being kind of quiet today. He's at a 6.9. David as well. Thurman Yildiz in 6s as well. Mostly 7s, though, for the team. Bremer at a 7.8, of course, with that goal. Defensively, Kelly doing well. Yeah, David again. He does kind of track back too deep, doesn't he? Thuram, what do I say about Thuram? It's just such, after last season, like he had such a good last season, right? And now this season he's just been just okay. Had that, one beautiful pass. Does well to run into space when he has the space. Then other times he's just kind of whatever. Accurate passes 38 for 39. Yeah, that one shot too was it was okay. Successful dribbles 1 for 2, and that one dribble, like he went for it. 0 for 1 crosses, long balls 3 for 3. So yeah, it's just kind of up and down. 1 for 3 ground duels. Chico's best half this season, but he's found himself in so much space in transition, which really aged his game. There has been a lot of space there. Absolutely. What hell? But then, like, Yildiz, man. Why isn't Yildiz exploiting that space? Just not as quick, I suppose. Tries to go for something a little more pretty, where Chico, this is where he's at his best. He just puts his head down and runs at it. So it's definitely played into his game a lot better. But yeah, get David a little more involved. Or David needs to get himself more involved, I should say. Because it's not like there hasn't been support from around him. I mean, it's a little unfair. There was a couple moments there where the ball was coming in and he was centered up, but he was just marked. You know, Ostergaard was on him. Vasquez, whatever, just didn't quite work out for him, right? But keep on looking for David. He's there. Yildiz, I mean, he could have easily had a goal there as well. One of his passes could have made it to David. I think that's a little low for him. Thuram, just keep on doing Thuram stuff. Whatever. You have your role. Just be the big dude in the midfield. And again, only getting a 6-8. The fact of the matter is Juve has dominated the midfield. Like, Genoa's been non-existent there for the most part. So sometimes, yeah, you just need a big dude like Thuram running around, creating a bit of chaos. As for some substitutions here, though. Okay. Sour cream on ice cream has potential. No, fuck, sour cream is shit, man. Like, what do people have going on in their life that they just go onto random live streams and say random shit? It's funny, but I don't know. Maybe find another hobby. All right. Let's look at the bench. Who are we gonna get? And this is probably the hardest decision we're gonna have to make here off the bench in all season, because we have a completely healthy bench. Do you see Openda for the rest of the season? I don't even know. Maybe a little bit here and there towards the end, I think, to try to get a bit of value back into him. Yeah, not really. Nothing significant, I don't think. Because again, we will look at the bench. Attacker. Obviously, Jonathan David is not playing the 90 minutes. There's no way in hell. Vlahovic, I'm going to say, is the most likely candidate. You have the option of putting Milik in there and do a 2 up top. But who else? Who else will we see? It is hard. I mean, does Chico have the full 90 in him? You put Zagrova in for a few minutes? You don't need to rest Locatelli you don't need to rest McKennie because he is out for next game. So you might as well use him to the end. Unless you have to make a technical shift. But otherwise, I think you keep him there. So then you would rest Locatelli. And I feel like Coop, I know Luke is saying Moretti, but I think Coop comes in for Locatelli to rest him a bit. Get Gatti in there for maybe Bremer. Manage Bremer's minutes. I can see that happening. There's 3. I feel like we're gonna see Boga at some point. Boga for Yildiz. Yeah, I'm assuming we're continuing to control this game, right? And we're just kind of rotating out game management. So let's put Boga in for Yildiz. Cambiaso's having a good game. I don't know if you swap out your fullbacks at all. So maybe my last one is Moretti. I say no to home because I'm gonna say he's not 100%, but good enough. Good enough for the bench. Cabal, forget it. I say, yeah. There you go, Moretti. Moretti's number 5 for me. Penta looks so depressed. So Moretti still makes the cut. Unless there's like a big taper off from Cambiaso, then maybe. But I know that's yeah. Or wing back or fullback options. Not so good. Unless you throw McKennie back there as a wing back. Another option perhaps as well. All right, they're in the tunnel, getting ready to come back onto the pitch. Oh, anything you think I missed there coming off the bench? Am I out to lunch with anything? Sticking with that. They have on the bench, let's look. Odorogo, Zatterstrom, Toa, Sabelli, Amorim, Grossi, Massini, Baldanzi, Ekuban, and Ekator. Yeah, remember people were losing their mind over Baldanzi? Maybe see him in the second half. Otherwise, I don't know. Ekator probably coming on. Genoa doesn't have a great bench, even though they are mostly healthy. Their big player here, Bruckner and Cuffy, out. If Genoa don't come back quick, they're gonna have a tough one here. Juve just got to stay away, keep going. What am I missing here? Discord. Oh, that's my own notification coming at me. Okay, what do we got here? I can get some clips up here as well. I get some clips from. Yes, I did. Flip them. Got to download these now. Get them on the social medias. Di Gregorio? Di Gregorio? What's going on here? Well, that completely screws up my predictions here. Perina's off for Di Gregorio. I wonder what the fuck is going on. Nothing happened to Perina, I don't think. Did I miss something? Well, that's a bit concerning, honestly. Yeah, Anthony as well. Like that's there's gotta like the post match, something has to be said about this. Yeah, we still got a sync going here. Perfect. All right. Just very odd. Okay, well, I mean, it is what it is. We'll get an answer at some point. Juve. Ooh, what's the call there? All right, throw in Genoa. I guess it went out of bounds. That must have been the call. No other changes. No, it's just bugging me. Just bugging me. Why? I need to know, man. Maybe try to check X. I don't know if anything comes out on X. Usually not that quick. Oh, come on. McKennie just sliding. How did he not get that one? Free kick delivered in by Loca. Straight to Thuram. He just centers it up. Oh, he just didn't get it. He just didn't get to it. Oh, no. Oh, David with it. Oh, he arrow off the post. Oh, whoa. I thought that it somehow like kept it somehow in play. Oh, Jesus. Again. McKennie. Chico. Okay, this is getting exciting, boys. Chico stopped up there, but doesn't get past Kalulu. But he just tries to throw it forward. Genoa gets it, and now they're trying to transition back. And Kalulu back on defense. Yeah, no, there's nothing. There's nothing up there. Nothing up there. I won't waste my time on X. We'll hopefully find out post game what the hell is up. Man, it was like the inside of the post David shot. That was a decent shot. Just it's just one of those things, right? Like that's the closest he can be to not scoring. That would have been huge for David there. Would have absolutely killed the game as well. Once again, even though we are up 2-0, we're struggling to put him away. That was a perfect way to start the half there for Juve, not letting Genoa even get a chance to get back into it early. Oh, nice. There's Chico released. And while Yildiz gets there, David was ready for something but didn't make it. And Chico booting it. Booting it. Slow it down, guys. You clearly have the time. Just simmer. Simmer a little bit. And a little bit of calm, you know? A little bit. Genoa going deep. working out this time anyways, as they try to mount an attack, but Locatelli says no. Advantage given here. It is... Can't quite make out who it was on the ground, and now Locus hauled down, and that's a yellow card. Bit of frustration there. Vendrell in the books. Where can he? I don't know where you can watch from India, man. You're gonna have to check your local listings. Just all you got to do is type the game into Google, and it tells you where it's available. And if you're looking for the non-official sources, then Google. You know. Genoa slowly moving up the pitch now. Hasn't worked out so far, and shot straight onto oh my god, tongue tied. Di Gregorio with his first save there. Put a bet on the score being 3-0. Yeah, at this point, sure. I mean, pretty good odds, I would say, at this point to get that one right. Lots of time here for more. Well, Donzi does get the look as well, as I predicted. Halftime substitutions. Genoa, if anything, at the moment, is kind of taking the momentum out of the game. Not doing a whole lot with it. Juve trying to press the matter. David's making them get it all the way back to the keep, and doesn't quite work out there. It's still Genoa, but making Genoa work for the possession at the very least. But Genoa with it does not look at all like they're in a rush to do anything with it. See what they can do with this one. We got some room here on the right. Ambiasso finally sees it, and that ball's allowed to make it all the way through. And McKennie's there for a block, goes to the corner. And I'm wondering why you got overlapped out there on the left side. A little concerning. Oh, look, there's a post here. Now that you guys got me on X, I'll hold off here. As Genoa are in the box looking for one. Di Gregorio does hold on to it. It looked a little shaky as there was contact, but it is firmly in Di Gregorio's grasp. Okay, so the jersey swap thing. You may have heard about our jersey swap in Little Italy yesterday. Here's what mattered. We didn't ask people to choose. We were never going to. This was always about starting a conversation. Soccer in this country exists because of passionate communities like our Italian Canadians. We live in a country where you can have multiple homes in your heart, and we should be proud of that. This summer will be special. No, dude. Okay, no. This is when I have to call you guys out for being stupid. No, I'm not going to show you the fucking game and get my channel shut down because you don't want to fucking pay for it. No, fuck you. No, every fucking week we gotta have some asshole that can't fucking pay for his game. Like I paid $250 a year for this. so I can watch it, so I can commentate for it, and you want me to just shut it down and ruin it for everyone? No. Don't be fucking selfish. You can go fuck off now. No, this is not a goddamn charity. Not even a charity. Fucking. I mean, read the news. Fucking more bullshit YouTube's doing with their fucking algorithm, man. Like everything gets shut down. Show the fucking game. Like don't ask me. Don't ask me to put my fucking like. Do you guys like? Are you just ignorant to the fact there's a reason why YouTube channels don't show this? Like I have to get mad now because every week I go through this same shit. Oh, show me the game. No, figure it out yourself. You can go through your own illegal means if that's how you want to do it. But I'm not fucking throwing out years of hard work so you can listen to the commentary. That's what we provide here. We don't provide illegal services. Ridiculous that people would expect that they would ask for that. Have some fucking self-awareness, man. We have, I believe that was Boga. I hate these training kits because they all say 10, and I'm like, why is everyone number 10? I know it's the Del Piero thing, but yeah, it's just it's a little weird, I guess, when the players are all wearing number 10. No, the issue is that you're asking me to do something illegal. And I'm tired of people asking me to do something illegal and putting my shit on the line. And it 100% will be shut down. Serie A is a fucking cunt of an organization. They're the ones that put out bullshit product in 720p and then throw hashtag stop piracy out there. Like that's what we're fucking dealing with. Guys that demand money for a shit product. And I've sent them emails. I've sent the assholes emails to talk about things. They'll ignore you. I can't smoke a joint during a live stream though, Jeff, because it's legal in my fucking country. Fucking do that if I goddamn please. Although YouTube guidelines would dictate that I can't promote drug use or anything. I would have to say that I'm use generic names. That's how that works. You can't use the actual proper names. You're smoking. Have to smoke oregano or something. Okay, it's been since what, 2017 or 18? 2018? I think it's been legal. Fucking keep up, Jeff. It's been like 8 years. You can always go for a road trip. It's only a 3-day drive to Canada from your place. Or I guess you can fly. Just don't have a stopover in New York. That doesn't work out well. Yeah, like or I won't use the proper names, but that herb is easier to get than like liquor in this country these days. It's gonna gone rampant. Oh, something here maybe doesn't quite work out. Chico takes a bit of a slip, but gets it back to Locatelli. Keeps possession. Yeah, the pitch should be nice and dry today. Nice and sunny out. We haven't mentioned now we're in to the game. We haven't mentioned that basically all the Italian national management. I'm obviously going to let you know when Juve is about to score. I told you, I give the play-by-play. I do have a scoreboard up. I'm not denying you that. All I'm saying is like can't do this illegal shit. I'll give you everything else that I can. Oh my god, Yildiz. There's 3 guys on you, like, oh, man. It's kinda grinding down here. Yildiz touches his ankle, and I don't know if he took a knock at all, or if he just adjusted his kit. You want me to go on a Ronaldo rant? No, fuck Ronaldo. Juve didn't let him go anyways. He fucking threw one of his hissy fits and left like the fucking bitch ass that he is. Ronaldo, whatever. It was great when he was here. He fucking won us some games when he probably shouldn't have, and fuck him, he's gone. Who should be the new Fiji president? Hold on, Genoa. Gonna get through. I don't really have much an opinion. I don't know the background to a lot of these candidates. I know people want to throw out like Del Piero and I mean Buffon quit now. Like Gattuso and Buffon were the ex players, right? Do we need more ex players? And then Yildiz again. I don't know. That was Cambiaso that time. Sorry, couldn't find anyone. Yeah, Ronaldo just screwed himself over. He's just looking for the money. He was always a mercenary. That's why. He came, he saw he conquered, he fucked off. Whatever. Move on. And it put us into a bunch of debt and fucked us over financially and legally and a bunch of extra bullshit that has now just these past few months been cleared up years later. So no, like overall, he didn't do anything special for us. It all just flatlined. I don't care about an individual player. That's the problem, right? It doesn't matter about the individual. It's a goddamn team sport. Going on about Ronaldo and Messi or whoever the fuck and making him a deity, like, no. One man does not fucking do it. All right. No, McKenny just rushing with it. Bed Wars Boom has a question. Let's see what this one is. Let's see how related to the task at hand this question's going to be. Any candidate that is capable to revolutionize Italian football should run as president. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Like, I don't know about these other manager types, their qualifications. Pico can't get through either. Genoa's really collapsing deep at this point. Just trying to stop the bleeding altogether. Um, yeah, I don't want anybody flashy. I don't need him to have a recognizable name or look pretty or wear fancy suits or any of that bullshit, right? I just need somebody. I don't know, like Baggio. To use the whole Baggio. I'm sure there's flaws to his thoughts as well. His proposed way of fixing the sport, and that is a few years old now, but a lot of it's still relevant. Yeah, you just need somebody that's gonna build the youth and just modernize the game as a whole. I don't know how many different pundits I've seen, and we've all seen it. Where Italy, they just stand. The only guys that were running were the guys that play in the Premier League, right? Like, what does that say about the Italian league as a whole? Released the Baggio file. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, and we'll follow that, of course. What does that make it in? Not quite. Still battling for it. Here's David. Gets it out to Chico, and he can't control it. La Liga. I don't follow La Liga too heavily. That's I have to watch that. No, that's they're not on DAZN or Fubo here. They're the hardest one for me to actually watch is La Liga. So I probably watch it the least as a result. I mean, it looks like Barcelona pretty much has it. Like this. Jesus Christ. Going for Betis. Yeah, Barcelona are currently 7 points up. So it's Milik, not Vlahovic, coming on for David. David didn't have a horrible game. He's not happy. Spalletti's giving him a pat on the back. He didn't have a horrible game. But yeah, I mean, couple misses. It could have been completely different for him. But to put 66 minutes in, I don't know. Let's see. This is now Milik 2 games in a row off the bench. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if this is a good decision. There's 2 now for Juve. And the funny thing, Serie A and Italians used to take piss out of the Premier League in the 90s. Yeah, okay. So basically, what happened? I know the tables have turned. Aaron's lining up here for a corner. Got it out. And on the volley, and Lulu there again. Yeah, this is classic, right? You rest on your laurels. So England always being the OG, they didn't revolutionize. They kept it all within kind of the UK, so to speak, right? Didn't expand out. They didn't have very many international players. They couldn't even watch the game. They couldn't even secure TV rights. It was a fucking mess. Whereas Italy as a country, generally speaking, was kind of killing it in the 90s. And they got big. They overtook the Premier League and they got too big for their britches. The Premier League kind of learned and improved. And here's Italy 30 years later, still kind of sitting on all of it. So yeah, ebbs and flows, and we'll see. We'll see how things change. Like this change of management, I don't want to, look at this through rose tinted glasses, but like, I mean, this could potentially be the change that revolutionizes Italian football again, and maybe in a generation will be the shit again. I have no idea. Now Italians only become pro because of the nepotism of physical traits, so all the short ballers don't get a chance, and our best players were short, techie players. Um, yeah, the whole development, that's the whole development issue right there. There's yeah, and having to pay scouts for 14-year-olds, that was something that was coming out as well as like paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to secure instead of just like opening up the whole youth system to everyone and give everyone an equal opportunity and actually get the best, not just the ones that ooh, there's a let off there. But Genoa, they fight for it in the box and home on wide there, Baldanzi. I am Canadian Italian, yes. Second generation. Gamaka, Bastoni, and Co. Yeah, I know. But back up towards like the 2000s, basically up until the self implosion of Calciopoli, that was really the undoing. Like that's when the league fragmented at that point, right? And became so like polarized, especially when your Juve's and Inters most especially, right? Yeah, La Liga, looking back at their table, they're only at 30 games, so they're a game back than the rest of us. And Madrid are technically still in the fight, but no, Barcelona's looking comfy there. Yeah, Del. So, and I've kind of gone on about this, saying Weston would be one of our best players, and the Italians look down on him. Yeah, I mean anybody that goes on about ranch dressing is going to get shot on a little bit, But no, I mean we've seen this. We've seen this with all of our black players. Oh boy, what's this? This is outside the box. That's a yellow for Bremer. I think that's a free kick just on the edge. Well, you can hate Barca all you want, man, but I mean, I don't dictate the standings, bro. They're 7 points up. You're gonna win it. Facundo Gonzalez. He is. Oh, what team? What team is he on? He's doing okay. I don't know if we're ever gonna see him again. Oh, they are gonna have to look at this. That is like very close to the line right now. Racing Santander. They're looking. Yeah, so La Liga second tier. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna see Facundo Gonzalez at all. But in the meantime, this challenge by Bremer. Let's look at this angle. I think that's outside the box. Oh, we'll see. I mean, it's certainly on the line. Oh, this is for Genoa. Yeah, when I say Bremer got a yellow, we mean Juventus are in the wrong at the moment. This is taking a while. It is Davide Massa. So they're calling it a penalty. Hmm. I don't know. I didn't see all the angles. I don't know. It was certainly close. It is Davide Massa, so you know where his allegiances are, and it's certainly not Juve. So yeah, Genoa. They have a chance here. Aaron on the spot. Don't ruin it for her. Come on. Don't fuck, man. You say thank God he missed, and you want me to fucking share the game, and I haven't fucking seen it yet. And it was a save by Di Gregorio. Like, do I have to fucking boot you? And a second save. Di Gregorio earning his fucking spot back. Fuck. Well, I mean, is Di Gregorio back? Yeah, don't ruin the stream. There's a reason why we have a clock up there. I know, Dal. Dal, you know the fucking rules. Don't fucking ruin. Just don't fucking do it until I react. You want me to react? And this is let's fucking talk about this. You want me to share the stream illegally? You're asking what the fuck is going on, and here you are fucking killing. What's going on? You're clearly fucking. You don't need me. Let's just say that. You don't fucking need me. But like how did you know before me? And every stream works the same way. We don't just ruin things. This is fucking annoying. Last strike. I'm gonna boot you. Keep on fucking around. Okay. So it's still 2-0. Somehow. Wake up call. For sure. Definitely a wake up call. There's a couple. I know that was Bremer just recently, but Locatelli. Or no, it was McKennie's yellow card. That was really, really dumb in the first half. A little bit of discipline. Like, you're up 2-0. You have this game under control, and makes you wonder, right? Like, where's the head of these players? Why are they making these silly mistakes? And he gets in the way, broken up. And they're gonna have to do something here, the boys. Milik has well, now gets a foul. Just a talking to this time. Vasquez limping around. I don't know. I kind of look like they both challenged the ball. Gregorio for president. Oh man. Oh, come on. There's Genoa charging forward. Is that Bremer again sliding down? Or is it Thuram? There's a yellow card. What the fuck's going on with Juve now all of a sudden? Like, way too many yellows just in general, but two of them now. And I didn't see him point to the spot, but like, I'm pretty confident. No, that is outside. Okay, that one's definitely outside. Wow. Like, wake the fuck up. This team, man. Just play a full fucking 90 minutes for once. Now, this is still a dangerous spot, of course. This is not a for sure thing here. Di Gregorio stepping up. Well, has to step up potentially once more. Hits the wall. Bremer boots it down. And now they at least have a bit of time to regroup here. $10. All we're asking now is to fucking get your emotions in check, boys. Still 3 substitutions here Spalletti can make, and I'm feeling that maybe some cooler heads need to go on the pitch. I don't know why they're rattled in the first place. Is it rustiness? I wanna use that as the excuse. Yeah, maybe that's why they kept Baldanzi as an option off the bench, just to I mean, they did put him in at the half, but or maybe the thought was just to get more defensive solidity, but since he has come on, he is their most dynamic player. Give him that much. And Can't keep up with this man there, Cambiasso again. And Di Gregorio does catch that one. And the chance kind of peters off, does not make the greatest contact off the head there. Looking good. He was just trying to redirect it perhaps and lost the power. Another good chance for Genoa. Another save for Di Gregorio. Coming in big. As sat out 5, 6 matches and he's back. Milik can't keep it going. Ostergaard all over Milik on that one. Juve kind of just doing the long ball thing here instead of controlling up through the midfield. And another giveaway. Not quite. They win it back. So now working through the midfield. Thuram with a bit of space. Tries to just boot it through and it. Ooh. And contact there with the keeper as he goes for the ball. And is he making a meal of it? But Thuram is down here. Kind of off the end of the pitch. Milik, he's just booting it forward now to catch. Oh, he gets that on target. From the fucking halfway mark, trying to catch the goalkeeper off his mark and below. Gets back just enough to get the hand on. And smart awareness there by Milik. Also knowing that Thuram is kind of out of the play, just kind of forcing it and giving some time. Marsa is a clueless prick. No, he's a bias pick. He knows exactly what he's doing. That's the problem. Do we get Moretti and we actually get the Mastucciode Emil Holm back from injury? So it's Chico. And then who else? I'm going to guess. Yeah, it's Cambiasso. He was really starting to lose his mark there towards the end. So Holm, even though coming off injury, is clearly higher on that pecking order than Juan Cabal. No, I would not say what Juve are doing or parking the bus by any means. Moretti now. First touch is going to be the corner. Doesn't make it past first man. It's back to collect. Zero. Being hard on Zagrova there. They haven't updated the board either with those last 2 substitutions. But there should be one more on the board. Scorekeepers falling asleep here today. Had too much for Easter dinner, perhaps. Probably had too many leftovers this morning as well. Well, time is running out for Genoa to try to bring back 2 goals. See if they make the final push here or not. That pass ain't going to do it. We can't park the buses. Miss Frizzle was the driver. Oh, fuck. Fucking 90s kid. Oh, Billick, he was just teeing up for that. Didn't quite make it. Five minutes. Five more minutes here. Let's see this one out. Nothing dumb now, boys. Kalulu. There's Moretti. Kalulu. I guess that's the shot on net. Yeah, it counts, I guess. But Kalulu was probably not the one that Should have been taking the shot in that play. Say that. The Juve boys are too generous with each other. They don't want to score for themselves. All right, they finally updated the substitutions now, correctly showing one left for each Juve and Genoa. And Genoa may just be attempting not to be down by 3. Ooh, the home taken out on that one. Oh, yeah, it was the follow through. The tackle didn't even touch him. He just kept on going. Genoa has beef with me, man. Just let one goal in. Um, why they call it gambling? Because it's not a for sure thing, and the house always wins at the end of the day. So don't be surprised if I don't gamble, man. I like my money. Ram Yildiz scooping it in. Oh wow, Milik. Think got just a piece of it, but it bounces down and back up over the bar. Take the second look. No, it missed Milik, I'm pretty sure. It went off Aaron. We whiz. It's just like it's Milik's salary. Oh fuck. To be fair, it was not just Spalletti that struggled with this. We've not been the greatest at this. Well, since Ronaldo, we've kind of been not where we should be. Reti, ooh, and Holm doesn't get down on that, and it goes over the bar. Di Gregorio at a 7.7 right now. Look at him. Yeah, I can't see him trying to force the matter at this point. Down to seconds. Rendra putting in 11.2, beating McKenny at 10.6 kilometers today. Usually Max right at the top of that list. I guess he's playing as a 10, though, doesn't run quite as much as he normally would. We created nothing under Tudor and very little with Motta. We've been much better at creating under the shiny head man, but we couldn't finish with a pocket full of Viagra in a brothel. Hey, Jeremy Boga! Coming on to see this one out, and it is Yildiz. I don't know why we waited so long for that one, honestly. We'll see what we get now. A few seconds left, plus extra. So yeah, the one I did not call was obviously Di Gregorio, and I thought it was Dusan over Milik, but I knew that change was going to happen. So yeah, it was the Emil Holm one that I truly messed up today with the Di Gregorio and Perini. Nobody saw that one coming at the half. Still, we still do not know why Perini came off. Second X again. See if there's anything. Calf discomforts. Okay, calf discomfort. That is what we know so far. Hopefully, it's nothing too serious, but I mean, Di Gregorio's there. It's not the end of the world if Green misses a couple matches here. Opinion on Indian ballers. Do I know any? I don't know, man. I don't have an opinion. Second half for lucky Genoa has had very little quality. It's a good one with very little encouragement for the final stretch for that sweet DL honey pot. 1 point off now. Como dropping points, so it is only a single point off. 5 minutes have been added, by the way. We're already a couple minutes into it. I don't suspect anything for the final few, but see if Genoa does something here to save a bit of face. But they really haven't proven that they were gonna take the bull by the horns at all tonight. Milik kind of just up by himself right now. Phone thinks I'm talking to it. It's listening. Effectively 2 points because Como have head-to-head advantage. Good point. Yeah. Very true. But we do have the head-to-head on Roma. I mean, that's something, at least. The one's right behind us, but Roma's gonna be upset to not keep the gap close. Boga, though, why did you cut in? He kept it to the outside because he wanted to keep it on his left foot, and that fucked him. Unfortunately, Boga doesn't get the late one, but it is a corner. 2 minutes. And McKennie is playing the whole game as suspected, being on the yellow. Oh, no, it doesn't. It does not drop for anybody. Everyone's just kind of looking the other way there. So, yes, 2 points. We need to make up 2 points over 6 matches for that final Champions League spot. And I believe as well, there's going to be a lot of questions in terms of contracts. Vlahovic, for instance, perhaps even Spalletti. We keep on hearing that it's just the final signature, the official announcement. Blah. No, I mean, there's pre-agreement in place, sure, but there is no need to rush. No need to rush at all. We are in the final month here, aren't we? So yeah, soon. It'll all come soon. Miss pass there. 30 seconds left on the clock here. I don't think we're gonna get any last excitement here. Boring second half at the end of the day. Well, I mean, there's big saves, but in terms of the scoreboard, nothing really to celebrate here other than maybe a couple huge Di Gregorio saves. That is it. Final 10 seconds. And or 6, final 6 seconds. All right. Final 6 seconds. Game is over. It is 2-0. Yeah. 2 halves. Once again, guys, 2 halves. And usually it's the first half. I shouldn't say usually. We just don't know. We don't know which half is going to be the good half. Yep. Jeff consistency is an issue. And a lot of that, I mean, just put the ball in the back of the net, right? And then we wouldn't be so frantic with the other shit. It wasn't a bad game. It's a clean sheet. There's a lot to like. Definitely a lot to like about this one, even though it always sucks a little bit when the second half is slow like that. You kind of, the winds get taken out of your sails a bit. Juve, the Harvey Dent of Serie A. Fuck, you always have these analogies. All right, let's take a quick look here at the FOP mob. Then, I mean, mostly Juve moments here, especially in the second half. Few big moments here of Genoa where they kind of controlled it, but you can see no real big spikes. Where Juve had these spikes with a few misses. I mean, it's great that they did get them early on, but a few let-offs here for sure in the second half that really could have changed the game. A safe penalty. I mean, Di Gregorio, huge. Again, saving the penalty, saving the follow-up. But yeah, we went into the second half with 76% of that possession. It dropped to 62. XG went from 1.2 to 2.2. They went up to 1.37. 16 to 12 on shots, 32. Let's get into the big stats here. Fouls 10 to 8, corners 5 to 5, passing 521 at 90 and 295 at 83. So less dominant for Juve in that second half. Quite honestly, I mean, who would have? It's insane. The storyline is kind of insane. The fact that you think Pearline, told that he's number one, starts the past 6 games, has to be taken off at the half for calf discomfort, whatever the hell's going on. Di Gregorio comes on, kind of fresh, rusty. No call-ups to the international team as well. He's just been back at the Continenza, and then effectively saves the game for Juve. And I love those guys. I love those guys that, you know, can be put in the back burner. And then when they're called upon, like Milik's kind of one of those. Didn't have a great appearance today, but, you know, he can come on, do his job, do what he's asked of him, right? And that's the mentality I need, especially from a guy that has been kind of down in the dumps. His mentality hasn't been there. Di Gregorio gets my man in the match for that reason today. But that's not to take away from the team as a whole. Bremer, yeah, he gets the 8. As your number one defender, man, you can't do that. You can't do that shit. No. Can't do that shit at all. Kenny, solid game as usual, as well as Locatelli. Thuram, like I said, did the Thuram stuff. Everyone had an okay game. They lost it mentally in the second half. Hold their shit together enough to lock her down, get the clean sheet. I don't know. Maybe the numbers are a little bit inflated here. I feel a little bit salty with the second half. Am I being too harsh? Bremer an 8. He's smoking crack. Yeah. Well, he gets the game winners is kind of the big thing. Oh, you can look at his numbers. 55 for 58 passes. Shots 1 for 1. Yeah. 6 for 6 accurate long balls. 4 touches in the opponent's box, 1 tackle, 6 clearances, 4 head clearances, 2 interceptions, 1 for 2 ground duels, 4 for 6 aerial duels. I mean, he had a good game. He had one very stupid moment, but so did McKennie. Look, 4 yellow cards. They all had stupid moments today. And the lowest rated one is 7.5 at the end. But that's how these guys, they're just algorithms, right? They just look at the numbers. So those singular moments like that, they're not chalking it up as a big miss. They're looking at it as 1 for 2 tackles on the stat line. These kind of matches are a dispute. First fucking Ken keeps on going. I mean, Genoa, even when they had the chances, even when Juve fell asleep, they did not want to win today. I can't say a whole lot good about Genoa as a whole. couple individual moments here and there, but no, they weren't a team today. They didn't play well. I mean, Vasquez is their highest rated, and I don't think he really had a great match. There's a reason why Genoa is still looking behind them in the relegation race. They're safe for now, but they're looking back. They're looking back. We're trying to look forward as it stands. There's still one more game here. Milan, Napoli. That's a big one, actually. Starting here in 45 minutes. Definitely a big one here, but that will not affect what's around us. That'll affect second and third. It's very interesting. But right here, 1 point, as Anthony mentioned, it's really 2 because of the head-to-head. Can Como keep it going? They got that draw. They were killing it. They were killing it. They got their draw now. Or sorry, I had said 6 games. 7 games left is what we're at. What's your favorite apple? I like Golden Delicious because it's sweet. Random question. All right. Yeah, honestly, we're beating the dead horse. They have these moments of greatness and then they lose it mentally. It's still the IQ situation. It's the mental fortitude. It's the ability to finish off those chances and have the killer instinct. Same every week. Whether we win, we lose, we draw. The unfortunate thing, I guess the biggest takeaway at the end of the day is that we can't have that clean 90 minutes. The fact that Genoa was trash and we capitalized on it, okay, that is perhaps one of those things with the inconsistency that we're not always putting the 3 points away on these games. We did today. So big up. We had to. We absolutely had to. We had to close that gap with both Como and Roma dropping the points this weekend. Love it. What's up next? Let's look at what's up next. Fixtures. Atalanta away next Saturday at 2:45. So that is what's next. That's what we're going to have to look at coming down the pipe. We'll see what happens this week as well. As always, just stay tuned. We'll see what happens. There's some talk in Germany we have to go over about as well. Guys, the water, these midday ones, I drink so much in the morning and it hasn't gone through me. I'm sorry. I'm going to cut it mainly because of that. And I don't have co-hosts because they're all overworked, the bastards. Remember, man, got to close your gap or risk being called a skank. That's a perfect way to end this one, actually. I love it. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, like, subscribe, get down the comments on the replay. Just to help the algorithm. Follow us everywhere. Get on the Discord. Everything's in the description, the bio. Thanks for watching, whether it was YouTube, Twitch, X, Instagram, Kick, or Assist. Forza Juve. We will catch you all in the next one. And thank you for joining us all. Old and new alike. Welcome all. Welcome everyone back from the international break. Let's kill this last month of the season. Let's do it. Catch you on the next one.